Welcome to the Arrow, one of my best solo base designs. It comes with next gen and arguably new meta turret pods which use one-way conditionals to remain completely invisible and invincible to raiders. I will be posting a new video on this design soon. This base comes equipped with 3 flank bedrooms with drop-off storage, a hidden roof bunker, a simple stair bunkered core for your starter, as well as a spacious inside for extra deployables and a bedroom area. This central bedroom can be used to clear your shooting floor, as well as be used for many angles outside your base. Ramp peaks are used for some great angles through and around the compound, as well as a simple shooting floor with Petrico peaks that are also covered by turrets. If you like what you see, the Arrow is the base for you. If you would like to be updated on new content coming out soon, feel free to join the Discord community down in the description. We start off the tour, as always, with a disconnectable TC. It can be disconnected and reconnected as shown. There are 3 external TCs on this base. This can be used for an extra respawn point, and here is the upkeep of each external. We enter the compound through the simple gatehouse. Here you will find some extra angles to look outside your base, as well as into the compound. Entering the compound, any raiders will already be dead to the 2 turrets on the left and right. These are completely hidden with my new turret pod design. I will be doing a tutorial on this later. Entering one of the external bedrooms, we can see our turret pod. This turret uses one-way conditionals where it will lock onto enemy raiders through the wall. There is space here for a large box and battery. There is also some space for drop-off loot in the ceiling, as well as of course a locker kit. Moving around into the other side of the compound is symmetrical by 3. Now we enter the real entrance. The turret pod once again is identical. I recommend using bolties, along with the overhead storage. We enter the base through this ramp. You can opt to remove this ladder hatch for reduced raid costs but increased mobility. This window allows us to watch for door raids from the shooting floor. We now enter the second floor. Down here to the left is our core, which is bunkered. There is space here for many deployables such as your electric furnaces, secondary loot rooms, and battery. This battery can be used for electric furnaces early in wipe. Moving up to the 3rd floor, we have our main bedroom. There is space here for some extra storage if needed. On each of the 3 sides there is this jump up that we can use to clear the shooting floor as well as the roof above. We can actually use this to shoot the outside of the base from the safety of our bedroom. Once again, this is repeated on all 3 sides. Above us you will also find a shotgun trap that will shoot any raiders on the roof. We enter through this single door to our shooting floor. Here you will find some roof ramps that can be used to shoot into the compound in case of a breach, as well as some unique peaks that shoot outside the compound. We can also shoot the other side of the compound, as well as being able to clear the gatehouses in case of a door raid. The shooting floor is covered by 3 turrets, 1 on each side. These Petrico peaks allow you to gain a very good head glitch against enemies, as well as being able to achieve some decent vertical angles. The shooting floor is symmetrical by 3, and we have these ramp peaks on every side. One of these ramp peaks will give you access to shoot back at your ladder hatch entrance. Entering back into the bedroom area, we enter the roof through the single ladder hatch. We have a very simple roof with these ramps. This area is also covered by 3 auto turrets separated by chain link. We can actually use this as a mini mountain roof to shoot through our shooting floor from the safety of our roof. Coming around to the side of our entrance, we can place this twig ramp to open the bunker above. I recommend splitting your good loot between this bunker and the core, as well as other places in your base. We enter our starter core through this bunker. It is currently sealed, but if any raiders were to blow this ladder hatch and the twig below it, the bunker will remain sealed. The way you open this bunker is you must destroy the twig behind this wall. This is protected by the triangle splash bug. When you're ready to log off and seal your bunker, you place the twig as shown. Then we place a triangle staircase and upgrade it to high quality metal. There is space in your core for some deployables such as boxes in your workbench. We can open the bunker by removing these two windows and shooting out both twig. You want to claim your build spot quickly by placing these three triangle foundations, replacing the walls and frame like so. Make sure you add the triangle frame before placing the TC. You can then quickly expand this for more deployable space. You can add a shelf here for extra storage. When you're ready to expand, you can place a jump up as shown. In this stage you can just place a furnace to jump up. Make sure when adding this jump up you add a half-height floor and do not seal it in from the top. This will be your jump up later to the shooting floor. To add the ramp access you must make sure that you place the two square foundations either side before you place the roof, as you will not be able to place these afterwards unless you have a skinned version. Now go round and honeycomb the base. I also recommend at this stage to upgrade the wall to the left hand side of the TC to high quality metal. This is because you cannot access it later in the build, but all other walls you can access. The wall I am honeycombing now is the one you want to upgrade to high quality metal. Before you finish the honeycomb on the side of the jump up, you want to make sure you place a half height floor. This will be used to seal your bunker later. It is vital that you add this. This is what your starter should look like. Now we will do our second floor for extra storage space. You don't have to add the window frame to the electric furnace room yet if you don't want to, as it is easier to place the electric furnaces first before you place the window. You now want to expand your third floor for your main bedroom. Place a single door frame on the right hand side of the jump up, then wall in the other sides. This is what the base should look like at this stage. Now we will continue to honeycomb the bottom layer as well as add our external bedrooms. This will then be shortly expanded into our turret pods. You must leave these single door frames as the standard vanilla skin, but you must make sure you change this double door frame to a skinned version. If you don't have the skin, I would recommend you remove that double door frame entirely. Now we add the overhead storage as shown. I would recommend temporarily adding doors before you expand into your turret pods. Now expand as shown. You can replace this single door frame with a window frame if you prefer. It will change the peak angle very slightly of the ramp peak. Make sure on the side of the entrance that you add a window frame. On the other sides, this will be a full wall. As previously mentioned, you can just seal this in temporarily with a single door. You can also use that single door at this stage to place your boxes in the overhead storage. Now you want to repeat this on the other two sides. Now we will do our invisible turret pod design. You want to build out by these 2 triangles, then 7 squares. You want to effectively wall stack it. Now come back with half moons. Place these final 2 triangles and then delete your build out. There should be a tiny gap between this wall and the foundations. Now you can upgrade them to metal. Make sure that these 2 walls are standard vanilla skin. Then you can upgrade these back walls to metal, and then this one standard vanilla skin once again. You can wall in the top. Then to connect this to the main TC, we place 2 roof ramps like so. At this stage now you can remove the single door inside to create your peak. I would recommend that you use the skinned version of stone for these roof ramps, as it will help with ramp placement later in the shooting floor. Now make sure to place 2 half walls that are facing inwards like so. This will create the conditional. Make sure that they are rotated the right direction. These must also be the non-skinned version of stone. Now place the 2 triangle floors as shown and upgrade the close one to metal. This is where your turret will be. The hole to the left will be for your medium battery. Now repeat this on the other 2 sides. This is what the base should look like. Now we will complete the shooting floor. You can do this like so. If you are struggling to place this ramp, it will be because of the triangle roof ramps on the outside of the base. I would recommend that you place these ramps before you do the turret pod connection if you do not have the skinned version of stone. Now complete the shooting floor by placing these window frames, as well as sealing in the roof and adding the double door frames. Now on this jump down you can add a roof ramp and then 2 walls either side. Now I'd recommend adding the embrasures like so. To complete the roof we add these triangle roofs very simply, then add these 3 frames for chain link. Then I'd recommend sealing it all in like so. Make sure when placing the bunker on the roof you identify the side of your entrance. This is because the stability is slightly different with a window frame. On this side you want to make sure that you do not seal it in. You can add triangle roof ramps on all the other sides. Make sure when you do this bunker you place a twig first. Then you want to place this twig ramp and see if it opens the bunker. If it does, you are safe to upgrade. If the bunker does not open, you can try it on the other 2 sides. Now complete the shooting floor by adding the deployable doors as shown. Now in the bedroom area, add 3 garage doors as shown, as well as a triangle ladder hatch for the roof entrance. You will not be able to use this ladder hatch unless you use the skinned version of stone, or you can upgrade these to metal. I would recommend that you place an armoured door here when you acquire it. These campfires give you extra angles to peek into your shooting floor and outside. You can place these boxes by suiciding after you've placed them. Now we will finish our shooting floor by adding the Patrico peaks on the outside of the base. Repeat this on the other 2 sides. Now we will do our gatehouses. Place the foundations as shown. You want to build out by 2 squares and then come back with 1 half moon. The reason for this is to have the correct spacing from the auto turrets. You do not want to block the view of the auto turrets through the compound. Then you can place these foundations as shown and upgrade them to stone. Now complete the gatehouse like so. Feel free to add whatever window embrasures or glass windows you'd like on this, it's up to you. Now to add to the external disconnectable DC, we build out by 4 squares and place these 3 triangles. Make sure you place 2 half-height floors on top of each other, this will make sure the disconnectable works. Now connect it to the gatehouse like so. You want to now repeat this on the other 2 sides. Now we can do our compound. We can start off by placing the walls simply like so. When placing these barricades, you want to make sure that you place the twig first, this will help with placement. You want to make sure the barricades stop anyone from climbing up this roof ramp. Once you've done the placement, you can remove the twig like so, and then do the same with the gatehouses. You can now repeat this on the other turret pods and externals. I would recommend, if you want to use windmills, that you build up from the gatehouses. This will reduce the upkeep. This is what the base should look like. Now we will do some deployables, followed by some recommended upgrades. Placing a temporary box will help with the turret placement. You want to make sure that the turret is placed like so, with the blue arrow lining up with the triangle floor. This will give it the perfect angle to shoot into the compound. You can upgrade this turret pod by adding 2 turrets, one on each side hugging the gaps between the walls. This will of course use 2 turrets instead of 1, but it will be more effective. I will cover the differences between these 2 designs in my other video coming out soon. Now you can repeat the same placements on the other 2 sides. To place these electric furnaces with the window already placed, it will help if you place a large box or a furnace to stand on to get you the angle. You then just jump and spam click until it places it. This can sometimes take a while, but it will work. I would recommend that you upgrade the walls to high quality metal, as well as the roof above the bunker. Once again, when you're ready to log off, this is how you seal your bunker. I hope you enjoyed this base design, and thank you for watching.